It's Focus Friday for you. I was driving home last night and I heard a very challenging thought on the radio. It was a teacher teaching about the parable of the talents, and he said, "Good and faithful servants are people who 2x, 5x, or 10x what they've been given. What have you 10x lately?" And I was like, "Whoa, what have I 10x lately?" And he was like, "Yeah, go out and 5x or 10x something that's under your authority and see how many doors God will open up for you through that faithfulness." And I was just like, have I ever 5x or 10x anything in my whole life? Have I 2x our worship ministry? Maybe I have in terms of the number of people involved in our worship department since I've got here, but what about all the other areas? Have I 2x anything else? Have I 5x, 10x anything? And I was just so challenged by that concept, like go out and 10x something. And I was like, that's an amazing thought, because instead of just complaining about something that we're unhappy with, whether it's in our relationships or whether it's in our work or our ministry, instead of just complaining about it, let's go out and do something about it. Let's go out and change it. Let's go out and make it better. Let's go make it different. Let's go improve upon it and multiply it and bring God's blessing and make it 2x, 5x, 10x better than when we found it. And that is such a beautiful thought, because we have power over the things that God has entrusted to us, and we can either deteriorate them or make them better. So what is something you want to make better this year? What is something that you want to 2x? What is something you want to 5x? What is something you want to 10x? Maybe just start small and say, what can I 2x easily this year? Maybe it's your guitar skills. Maybe you're like, I want to 2x my guitar skills this year. I want to be able to play this scale 2 times faster by the end of this month. Or if you're a drummer, I want to get off the click track 2 times less than I usually do each time I'm scheduled. Or I want to memorize 2 times as many songs as I know right now, or 5 times as many songs as I know right now. Or maybe it's something spiritual. Maybe you want to pray 2 times more than you currently do. Maybe instead of 5 minutes in the morning, you want to pray 10 minutes in the morning. And you just start. Say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to 2x this thing. Maybe it's a relationship. Maybe I want to spend 5 times the amount of time intentionally talking to my children about Jesus, So for you guys in our worship ministry, what is something you want to 2x, 5x, or 10x this year? And just ask the Lord, show me, and then go get after it, because that is what good stewards do.